As a parent or a caregiver, when you tell your loved one to do something, do they do it? I don't know. So, I want to offer a different approach for you today, and it comes from the 12 Top Secret Independence Tips guide. Okay, so you can get your free copy by clicking on the link below. But let's dive into it here. Okay, so this is tip number 2 from the guide, and it's stop doing and telling. Okay, so this tip comes from Shannon P, who's a sibling, and she says, for me, the most effective strategy for my brother's independence is for my parents and me to stop doing things for him. Every time we do something for him, we rob him of the opportunity of independence. And accepting that his standards of doing something independently will be different from ours, and that's okay. The task may not be completed to our standards, but be okay with it. Okay, so that's the what's working for Shannon and her family. Okay, now Shannon also gave an example. Okay, so she said, clothes not perfectly folded equals independence. Our need to fold them our way equals robbery of independence, right? So I get it, right? Sometimes it's easier and faster just to do the things for our loved one. But we have to intentionally shift out of this thinking so that our loved one has the opportunities to learn. Now, I also want to share what Beverly Y shared about this topic of stopping doing and telling our loved ones. So Beverly says the most effective strategy to grow our loved one's independence is for us to stop telling him what to do. We know he has many skills. However, he needs to develop confidence in himself to carry out these skills independently. He often reverts to asking us, what should I do? Or how do I do it? And we think he often already knows. And we need to step back, pause, and let him apply what he already knows and support him only when necessary. So that was from Beverly. And I also want to share what Elaine B sent in. So Elaine says, as I back off, my loved one fills the void. The biggest challenges needed are really my own outdated behaviors. And how often, that behaviors word, how often do we think it's our loved one's behavior, right? So we need to stop and reflect, hey, what is our pattern? What is our habit? What is our behavior? What are the things that we're doing? And how can we change what we're doing? How can we change how we are thinking to support our loved one growing their own independence? So I hope that tip is helpful for you. And again, there's 11 more inside the 12 Top Secret Independence Tips guide. And these are all coming straight from parents. And I quote what they're sharing, what's working from them. So I think it's going to be helpful for you. So go ahead, get your copy of the guide by clicking below. And I'm Eric Gall. Together, let's take a small step forward.